Welcome to our channel. This is JC Rock and Metal Reviews. My name is John. Today I have a new album review by Kvaen. The album is called The Great Below. It was released on March 25th, 2022. So in this video I'll give a little background on the album, the band, talk about some of the songs, give my final thoughts, and I'll give my score at the end. So the band Kvaen is a one-man project from Sweden. So the man behind the band is Jacob Bjornfot. He has like a lot of guests on the album. You know, for example, he has like Jeff Loomis, who was a guitarist from Arch Enemy and Nevermore. The sound of the album is black metal, but influences from like speed metal, thrash, and like pagan and Viking metal. I think it has some of that like early like Bathory influence on there as well. It's his second album. So his first album was called Funeral Pyre. It was released 2 years ago. So I'm going to talk about the songs on the album. But if you want to hear much more about this album, please check out the interview with Kvaen that my friend Chill Dude on the Couch, he recently talked to him. So I'll put a link to that video in the video description, so please check it out after you finish watching this one. So the album, I'll just go talk about the songs. The album starts off, Cauldron of Plagues. First song has lots of speed and energy. There are fast rhythms, that like tremolo picking. The vocals are those like typical like black metal style. You know, but it is the kind of vocals that, you know, you do hear the lyrics very well. So they are that aggressive tone, but, you know, they are understandable. Now the song is fast paced, lots of like evil sounding vocals. There are some like thrash metal vocals, thrash metal influences, kind of about like the half-minute mark, and but mostly a black metal song. Then the title track, The Great Below. This one has Jeff Loomis on guitar. The intro kind of sounds like old school aggressive thrash, has those fast rhythms, but the vocals are still very harsh. You hear some lead guitar riffs, that tremolo picking again. The song slows down around the 2.5 minute mark with some melodic but very brief guitar solo. The song is heavy black metal, but also very melodic at the same time. So there is a lot of melody in these songs, which is why I like it. In Silence, that's the next one. This one has a guest vocalist called Nefente, a Swedish black metal musician. So it has a slow building intro, but the song takes off. It moves at like a slower pace, but it still has that like chugging, rhythms, very heavy black metal guitar chords, followed by some softer atmospheric parts with like the clean guitars. So the song continues at a slower pace, but the song is very like full sound. Lots of changes in the song, some more ambient sections, some clean guitar solos, and some faster parts with the blast beats and the tremolo picking. The guitar solo is very melodic. Lyrics talk about coming face to face with death, or at least that was my interpretation of it, and also the longest song at 7 minutes, 24 seconds. Next, Damnations, Jaw. So this one has Mike Weed, who's a Swedish guitarist. He's played with like various metal bands. The intro kind of has that like tremolo picking on like an acoustic guitar, but the song takes off with lots of energy, fast rhythms, dark lead guitar melodies, heavy black metal vocals, and like the other songs, which is very full sound. You hear all the instruments very well, and the solos are very good. Lots of speed and melody. Sulphur Fire. That was one of the singles, actually one of the first songs I heard from this band. And this one I liked. It has like this fast black metal tremolo picking, but the intro riff, it is kind of catchy, a little memorable. The song has a cool like heavy metal riff in the middle of the song, lots of blast beats. The guitar solo did remind me more of like a classic heavy metal, kind of like a shredder solo, but at the same time lots of melody. The next song, I'm not sure if I'm going to pronounce it right, Ensamvarg. The intro is pretty cool. It reminded me of a mixture of like thrash metal and symphonic black metal. The riff in the verse section has like a nice galloping riff, followed by some more like melodic instrumentation afterwards, but at the same time keeping that dark like black metal sound. The song also has some fast and heavy sections with blast beats, and the song ends with like some melodic leads. Kind of reminded me a little of like maybe a little Iron Maiden, maybe that classic sound. Next, Your Mighty Has Fallen. This is just a very fast, heavy song. The guitars are very distorted. The drums play fast rhythms. The song goes into like a tempo change with some hard-hitting chords and lead guitar fills. The final song, The Fire Within Him Burns. So it's one of the nice change of pace with like a soft piano intro, but you know it's not going to last. Like they bring in those fast rhythms and heavy black metal guitars. Song gets really fast and heavy. Lots of those like tremolo picking, the great guitar solos. The song ends with like the softer piano parts. Song also has Matthias Bareth Little Mans. He's a vocalist for the Finnish folk metal band Finn Troll. So, in conclusion, so it's an album with a very high level of musicianship. One of the reasons why I decided to review it, considering that, I don't really do a lot of like black metal. I do most of like mainstream bands and some more of like an underground band, but I definitely recommend it. The production is very good. It's heavy, it's dark, it's fast paced, but at the same time, it's melodic and has like lots of influences from other metal genres. There's some thrash, some speed, and it's not just black metal. It's very well executed. So my score is going to be an 8.5 out of 10. Let me know in the comments what you thought. Up next, something completely different. Def Leppard, Adrenalize, celebrating 30 years. Please remember, like, comment, subscribe, check out some of the other videos, and I'll see you in the next one.